Hey, everybody, how's it going? I had a little bit of an accident yesterday, so yeah. Okay, let's see. Where do I begin in this vlog? Just a reminder, I don't just do dolls on my channel. I also vlog. And, life is not made up. It's not a story. It's not make-believe. Life is real life. So, as you all know, I had knee replacement surgery. Yeah, January 7th. And I'm home alone, trying to recover alone. And the first 2 weeks were really rough, being alone on my own. Not being able to shower, not being able to wash my hair, not being able to do a lot, including making meals and trying to figure out how I'm going to carry it back to my chair, let alone my hot coffee. And let me tell you, it was rough. But the psychological roughness, I wasn't prepared for, of how I would feel trying to do this on my own. No, I've had major surgeries before, and I did okay. The recovery was okay. I had some complications with the gallbladder a few years ago. I got pretty sick with the gallbladder. I had heat stroke when I was coming home. My body swelled up to the 4 times its size. I couldn't wear any clothes. Nothing would fit, including my shoes. But the knee replacement surgery, I have not been recovering well at all. The ride home was excruciatingly painful because I was in the back seat of a small, low car, and just trying to get into that car, I tore something inside my knee. And by the time I got home, the underside of my calf and the back of my knee was so black and blue. It was just ridiculous. Because I didn't have any bruising in the hospital. I was good. I was, by the 3rd day, I was going up and down the halls. I was doing good. I was walking out. I was doing good. The ride home messed my knee up. I know it. I've hurt my knee. I don't know how many times. And when I hurt my knee, I literally ripped whatever's inside. I've ripped. And I see stars, and I just, it's screaming out loud. So yesterday I was supposed to go to physio. Because on the weekend I tried to stretch my knee. Well, I guess, no, you're not supposed to bend your knee, but I thought I could just kind of stretch it because it was stiff. And I ripped the front and I ripped the back again. And yeah, that night I felt like I was gonna throw up. I thought I was seeing stars. At night when I woke up, I felt like my legs were on fire. I was in pain. I was in pain, and I thought, well, maybe they're bleeding. I'm bleeding inside, but. So yesterday I was supposed to have physio. And we had some snow, not a lot, like, I guess we had some freezing rain and stuff like that. And my driveway is basically a quarter of a mile. It's 100 yards. And it's also a surveyed road. So for a long time, I took care of it by myself. But ever since I've gotten sick, I've had to have the town come and take care of the road. Well, I guess they didn't come on Monday to plow me out because I drift really bad here. Well, I didn't know when I was leaving. It didn't look too bad, but I guess it was high enough. But I figured, it can't be that all bad. So the drift was at least 24 inches, 27 inches tall. Basically the size of a square foot high, maybe a little higher. 24 inches, but it was also icy. But I didn't know that until I tried to make a gun for it to try to get through it. I second guessed it. I said, it can't be that bad. Well, I got hung up. Yeah. So I was trying to maneuver around it, to go and get the tow strap, and then that didn't, to see. I thought, well, maybe I'll try to shovel it. I couldn't shovel it because it was rock solid. It was solid. So I had to phone the town and say, hey, look, I need you to come. I need a pull. And I need you to plow the road. Could you come and help me? Like, I have physio. So I go back and, I'm trying to, they're not coming, and I'm trying to phone everybody I know to come and help me, and nobody would answer the phone. So I'm getting really stressed out. And I'm starting to lose it, crying. Because I feel like when you have illness and when your body is breaking down, you get so frustrated that you're not ready to be crippled for the rest of your life. Like, it's bad enough that you have issues, but to have issues where your body just doesn't want to do what your brain wants it to do, like they don't communicate anymore, nothing works the way it's supposed to work. Like, I can deal with the autism. I can deal with that. I've been different my whole life. I can do that. I can do that. It's when the body is shutting down on me and I'm only in my early 50s. This is just not good. This is not good. And my brain is like, can't find words, or if it finds the words, it stutters, or it repeats itself because I'm stuck on the word. And the things I like to do before, I can't do anymore. So anyways, he finally comes. I said, you're going to have to plow around my vehicle, like the van, to make room to come around and tug me backwards. You can't pull me forwards because we'll rip out the oil pan. We'll rip the whole undercarriage out. That's how bad it was. So he pulls me back. So then we hook up. Get out my tow rope. I give it to him. He crawls underneath the van. We hook it to the axle, and he gets back into his tractor. He starts the engine, and I fall. Into the snowbank, into the side, on the ground. I'm covered in snow. I'm soaking wet from trying to shovel out already, and I'm laying there and I can't get up. And I'm so embarrassed. And he shuts off the engine and he goes, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not okay." I said, "I need help." I said, "I can't get up." No, I'm a big girl. But I'm short, and I'm a big girl. And I'm so embarrassed. And the way my leg is, I know it's going to hurt. It's going to be painful trying to move my leg around. the way I fell, and he's got me by my right arm, and he's like trying to lift me, and there's nothing for me to grab. There's nothing for me to grab. So I opened up the gas cap, and the only thing is the little tiny lip that I've got my fingers to grab to try and pull myself up. And I know this is gonna be so painful, because I already heard it on the weekend. So I try to swing the knee around so I could bend it enough to try to stand up on it. And I said to him, I said, you're gonna have to really hold me because I'm not strong enough to get up. So he's got me pretty tight. And I go to move my knee to stand, and I'm screaming to come up, and I can feel the pain, and just so I get up, and I'm screaming in pain, and he goes, and he lets me go, and he says, are you gonna be okay? And I said, yeah, but I'm in agony, and he goes to go into the tractor, and I can't get into the van. I can't get my leg to move to get into the van because it's so painful. So it took me a couple minutes to get back into the van and to start the van and put it in neutral for me to get a tug. So he pushes the snow out of the way so I could get to my appointment, and he'll clean it when I'm gone enough. So I get to the doctor's office, and I'm upset by this time because I'm like, doesn't anybody answer a phone in this office? She goes, oh, we're busy. And I'm like, what? There's nobody here. She goes, why? I said, because I fell and I needed help. I needed somebody to come and help me get up. I couldn't get a hold of anyone. I needed somebody to come and help me. To send somebody to come and help me get up. I said, I'm hurt, and I'm not doing very well. I'm not doing okay. So I get into physiotherapy, and the home care comes, and they want to send me to rehab. They want to send me to some place for a couple of weeks so I could rehab and get strong or whatever. Because it's getting too hard. And I'm like, no, I'm not leaving my home. No, I'm not leaving my home. I said, I got exposed to COVID in the hospital. My worst fear. I'm in the house for 2 years. I don't go anywhere. I don't have anyone in the house. I've been suffering with loneliness and despair and depression. And now, I get exposed at the hospital. I have to get COVID tested in the hospital. And I'm like, I just want to go home. Like, they would have let me stay there the whole weekend, but I went, no, I'm going home. And I knew I wasn't ready to go home, but I was being exposed to COVID, and I was safer at home than I was at the hospital trying to recover from surgery. I was safer at home. But I'm not doing okay. I keep hurting my knee. It's not recovering. The other day when I was at the store to get a couple of items, some chips and some bread, my knee gave out. It just went out. The same thing happened to me before the surgery because of the bone on bone. I just went down, and now it happened to me again. And it shouldn't be doing that. My knee should not be giving out underneath me. It should not just it's hard to explain if you have never had it happen to you before, but you could be walking along and then all of a sudden it'll give out, just collapse. And that's what it did. And it did it twice. And I was trying to move my knee around and like, well, this is not good. And then I fall yesterday. Completely fall. I couldn't get up. Like, I knew I didn't want to have a knee replacement surgery in the wintertime. I didn't want to do this in the winter because I knew I couldn't take care of myself in the winter. I knew I couldn't go outside. I can't go for a walk in the yard. I can't exercise. This house is too small. I can't do the things they want me to do in this house. And I knew that. At least outside, I could sit outside. I could do my stretches out on the little deck I have here. With the railing, I could go outside. But when it's -50 below, I can't go outside and stretch and do the things that I'm supposed to do. I can't do the exercises. There's no room here to do all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, I don't advise doing this on your own. I don't advise complete knee replacement on your own. I don't advise it unless you have help. If your bathroom is on the main level, if you have a bathroom close by, I don't advise it unless you have things in place and somebody you can count on 100% to come and help you when you need it. Because I don't. I don't have anyone that I can call that would pick up a phone and when I ask for help, show up. I don't have that. Like, I'm pretty independent, and I'm telling you, it's been a struggle. And I need my right one done, but now my back is out from the fall. Like, I'm hurting. So I guess I'm glad I got the knee done. Okay, that kind of pain is done. I can stand up, and I don't have I don't have that pain. But what I do have, the pain that I do have, is achy. But the pain now, because I hurt so bad, is different than the pain I had before the knee replacement. Because before it was bone on bone. This is muscular. This is tendons and nerves and muscle and just I'm in pain. I'm in pain. And it's completely different. Like, I have pain that goes all the way down to my ankle, into my toes, my calf, spasms. It's unreal. Like, and it's relentless. And at night, it's just worse. At night, where my scar is, it feels like somebody is stabbing me in the knee with a knife. And it just doesn't let up for hours. It'll start at night. And I won't take the narcotics. I refuse to take the narcotics. So they're telling me, because I don't have pain management, that it's taking me longer to heal because I'm tight, because I'm not loose enough for the muscles and the tendons and everything to stretch. But I don't want to take those narcotics because I'm afraid. Because I'm afraid, I've been through a lot. And I'm still reeling from my father's death. And that's another story but I won't talk about that right now because I'm not ready for that right now. But anyways, I just wanted to tell you guys that I'm not okay. I'm not doing okay. I want to do lots of videos and I want to do the photo shoots and everything, and the girls are all dressed up in their beautiful dresses, and I'm just waiting for me to be able to be okay just for a few hours so I can take some photos of all the dolls and stuff for the Valentine's Day. And now it's going to be St. Patrick's Day, and I don't have anything for St. Patrick's Day that's lined up for that. So I just feel like I'm falling behind and I'm losing people in my life, and it's been really upsetting for me. But anyways, I just wanted to do that update, and I just wanted to say to Auntie Sharon and Little May that I have my blanket. See? Thank you so much for my blanket. It's nice and cozy. It's gonna look really nice in my camper because it's the same color and stuff for my camper when I go in there this spring to start painting, and I'll have something nice and cozy to snuggle up in. And I just wanted to say thank you for my blanket. And if you guys want to follow Sharon and Little May, they have a channel. And their channel, you'll see them on my box opening of my Happy Mail. They're there. And they sure could use some watchers and some subs. And yeah, I love my blanket. So I just wanted to say thank you guys, and thank you for watching. And I'm doing my best. I have some new friends, some new puppets. I'm waiting for one more. It'll be here on Wednesday. And then I will do some reviews, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. And I'm doing my best, so just bear with me, okay? And I'll be back to normal soon, or sort of normal. And have a good day, okay? Bye.